never before.
Right. And let's see if the Bible thinks that that's a good thing or not. Let's go to Exodus 23 and 2.
Exodus chapter 23, verse 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
That's right. So just because everybody else is doing it, well, guess what, Israelite? You ain't supposed to be doing it. That, you ain't supposed to be jumping on a bandwagon with somebody who's going against the Bible, going against the teachings of the Most High. Any more on that?
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. That's it.
That's right. So, you're not supposed to be joining a multitude to do evil, and you're also not supposed to be trying to lessen, trying to make light of sins just to make other people feel better. We ain't supposed to be caring about other people's feelings or whether they like or whether the scripture cut them and make them feel bad or feel guilty. Well, that's what it's supposed to do, so that way you can come out of your wicked ways. Get right. So let's wrap this up. I believe we get near the end of this article here.
The place for religion is in the heart, and the place to practice it is in the home. In other words, that it must be self-inflicted. But it's common for black Christians to say, "Have a blessed day," no matter where they are, says the Reverend Oliver Dwayne Walker, pastor of Phillips CME Church.
Yeah, and that's just that arrogant spirit that these pastors done pumped into our people. I'm a child of God. I got a personal relationship. You can't tell me nothing about my God.
That's right.
You don't want to know nothing about your God. You only want to know about the spiritual demon Satan. You only want to know about your own personal lust and things that you want. And that ain't going to get you nowhere.
We're not trying to offend anybody. We trying to do what's legally correct.
And legally correct is almost an oxymoron these days because the law is wicked as hell, especially against the Israelites. Ain't nothing correct about it.
Merry Christmas is far more religious and denominational than what my client wants to say.
Right, that's what this lady's lawyer was saying. So, yeah, we ain't with Merry Christmas either, truth be told, because that ain't in the scriptures. But I ain't gonna go too far off the path. Let's go and see the very first mention of the word blessed in the Bible, and that's in Genesis 1, Genesis 1 and verse 21. And we'll get a few verses from right there.
This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 21. And God created great whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, Be fruitful, and multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth.
That's right. So these creatures in the waters that the Most High created, he was pleased with his creation. And so he blessed it. He blessed the creation. He rewarded it with the opportunity to continue to flourish, multiply, fill the waters. That's a blessing. It's not a good feeling. Let's get verse 27 and 28.
All right, verse 27. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. And God blessed them. And God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the air and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth.
That's right. And so that's a blessing. That's a blessing from the Most High, where he was once again pleased with his creation. And so he blessed it. He blessed man. And he blessed the fish, the whales of the water, and then he blessed man to have dominion over those. So these are the blessings that we should be dealing with. Not, colloquialism, as they say, not just a wise saying or just a catchy phrase that somebody's done came up with. So now we're gonna start going through and getting how people are blessed according to the Bible and which people are blessed. Let's start off in Revelation 1 and 3.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein.
That's right. And that's, that you don't really need to break that down. But blessed is he that readeth. That means you're going to be rewarded if you reading and keeping the things that are written therein. And he's not talking about, in a tabloid, not talking about Weekly World News, talking about the scriptures, the word, the laws that he has put down for us to follow for our own good. So now let's jump to Matthew 5 and 6.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled.
That's right. And that's the blessing. You hunger for something, and the Most High gives you the ability to be filled with that. A lot of times, you want a snack or something, you're not going to be filled. But that you thirst for righteousness, and you're doing the things that the Most High has laid down for you to do, your blessing or your reward is going to be that you're filled. Psalms 106 and 3. We're just running through some of these verses here.